321 RLI Wildcat travel trailer here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This thing's cool. There's a lot of RVs that look like this today, though. That's the problem. Everything, despite the fact that they all have their own little touches, there's a similar way everything seems to be looking right now. So, as the casual shopper, how the heck can you try to determine which one is, quote, best? And it's a loaded question because there is no best RV. They're all the best at different things. So what sort of qualities are you looking for? I'm going to show you the things that I think are standout features on a Wildcat. What makes them worth purchasing, and maybe in doing so you'll understand why maybe purchasing from Haylett RV seems to be a good idea. You know, without even meeting you, we're already going above and beyond with, you know, superior feature knowledge on these trailers. This is a new offering to the market at the time of this filming, so you know, it's one of those things. There's not a lot of information out there in this one, and my experience has been most guys at most dealerships just don't know much about what they're selling. So let's dig into this. What makes a Wildcat tick? So this is what's really cool about this, is they kept this consistent, like with the high gloss skin and everything here, not usually found at this point in the travel trailer market. You can find that as you move up the chain a little bit, but there's very few guys that are operating with that kind of, that nice high gloss skin. This is not an ultralight. There are other trailers, again, that look like this that are lightweights. Despite the fact this is with two super slides, this is only 7,045 pounds. It's not super heavy, but it is not built to be an ultralight. That being said, 7,100 pounds, less than that, still truly half-ton towable. Big living room because we have two slides back here. We've got an island kitchen, and we have a heavy insulation package that ultralights cannot match. Ultralights are one of the reasons they're lightweight, because they don't have as much insulation. This is not made to be lightweight. This is made to be a rough, rugged, good-looking, long-lasting trailer. I'm holding here for a second because you notice we have two awnings. With this big super slide over here on this size of an RV, which if you get much bigger than this, it might not be half-ton towable anymore. You would either, you'd have like a 12-foot awning. It wouldn't be good for anything. So they added a second awning standard right on the face of the slide. Again, they addressed the problems with common builds by just building stuff standardized. All your windows open for ventilation, including your sidewall windows here. That's always a nice benefit. We do have an enclosed, insulated, heated underbelly. You see the big pass-through storage pocket that we were looking at earlier there. The nose cap, this is fully automotive painted. So the dark section there, that's all paint. You know, it's an automotive paint that goes on this. And then they have the accents that sort of sweep through to mash it all together and make it match. But the nose cap's not going to fade, as you commonly have seen historically in this business. That was a terrible problem in 2013. Most manufacturers have helped address that by now by using proper UV inhibitors and nose caps, or painting them like this. I do like, though, a 3/4 cap maintains a front diamond plate so you don't get that, you know, the dings and the dents in your nose cap. 30-pound tanks to give you a 50% more time between refills. We have a power tongue jack, so you don't have to do any cranking. Power tongue jack, power awnings, easy camping. They use cable slide systems on these, and that's really one of the reasons that they're able to keep the weight in check on this RV. Despite having a heavy insulation package. Cable slides are good, they're reliable, and they are immensely lightweight. They save hundreds of pounds per slide out. Now you have two slides and you just double the benefit of your cable slide systems. Even this giant rear window back here is a sliding ventilated window. All walls on the perimeter here are laminated floor, traditionally constructed roof, and there's nothing wrong with that. A laminated roof cannot have the insulative qualities of a non-laminated constructed roof. They're also not necessarily stronger. It might be lighter, but again, not made to be lightweight, though it is still half-ton towable. If you've got a common half-ton with a tow package, you can tow this all day long. We like Wildcat a lot here at Haylett, and I always hated selling against them before we carried them. This is a name that has, I mean, geez, they've been in the business a long time, and we don't have service problems with them. That's the thing. I mean, no, there's no perfect RV. There's no perfect RV. I don't care what promises somebody makes. These things are made by human hands, and, you know, stuff can wiggle loose, and a guy could be trying to get home to see his wife on Friday, you know. That kind of thing can happen, but the reliability factor we get out of these Wildcats is just fantastic. They have among our very best service record. Now, this is an extra tall ceiling. So a normal travel trailer has a 78-inch tall ceiling. You can see that this has a higher gap up here. It makes a difference. So this is like 81 or 82-inch tall, something like that. It helps open it up in here. Now, that means that we have a taller shower. We have taller cabinets. If this was a bunkhouse, we'd have more room for bunks. We can also have taller slide outs. So that extra 3 inches makes one heck of a big difference. And I love this model right here. It's like a fifth wheel living room in a half-ton towable travel trailer. And literally, I sell fifth wheels with this living room all day long, and this is a super popular layout. We're going to come back to the kitchen when I get a better look at it here. We're going to start in the living area in the back. That big giant TV there on that side mount, you notice how it's on a big old double jointed swing arm. That means this TV can face anywhere you want in the living room anytime. I talked to a lot of people that the side entertainment with a theater seat or recliners directly across from it is super popular. This rear sofa concept is really becoming one of the most dominant things in bigger RVs now. But not everyone always wants to be locked down to the theater seat. Some people like to lay on the rear sofa. They like to read a book or something, or whatever it is. The TV can flip around and face exactly where you want when you want it. And because this is a true big, deep slide, holy cow, storage. And there's even hidden storage behind the TV. That's what my grandfather, bless his heart, would have called a Baptist medicine cabinet. His words, not mine. Rear sofa here. This is a hide-a-bed, so we do have an additional sleeping space here, and they're using a different furniture supplier at Wildcat too. So everything's kind of shaped and sculpted. It's very ergonomic. It fits the human body. It's super comfortable. Obviously, central heat and central air. Again, the insulation package in this is absolutely fantastic. Enclosed, forced air heated insulated floor, insulated slide-outs, insulated nose cap, insulated roof. And again, 2-inch walls, not 1.5-inch ultralight walls, yet still 7,100 pounds, half-ton tow wall with a fifth wheel living room. Very cool stuff. The side stands with the power outlets are very cool because everyone seems to have phone chargers and whatnot nowadays, and that stuff matters. The twin theater seat over here, or I don't know if you call it single theater seat, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, individual recliners, and I like how there's consistency. You see how every window is the same size. You're not looking big, little, big, little, big, little, or whatever they could shove into the wall. They planned for this. They wanted it to look clean, consistent. From the design standpoint, from the ground up, they made this thing look good and consistent. That's what I like about it. The dinette over here is a wider, longer dinette. They made this thing extra big this way. And they purposely did not use a pedestal mount so that you have more legroom for big, tall idiots like me. I don't know the name of this color scheme on here, by the way. The trailer in this video, it might differ slightly in different ways from the one we actually have in stock. Like the fabrics, for instance. We had 2 of these arrive today. They have different fabric interiors, but the same options. That's a pretty common thing around here. Just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. This video is like a car commercial, you know, optional equipment may be shown and present. So give us a call or visit our website where we actually show you exactly what we have in stock in our photo tour, and we do publish pricing. So back to what I was saying, this is a longer dinette. It's made for people with longer legs like me, and you have more leg room down here. That's cool. To have a longer dinette and a theater seat, that means this is a longer slide out. That means we have a bigger living room here. These are little things for you to start looking for when you're shopping around. In this class, it used to be the 8 cubic foot fridge that we're looking at over here was an option. It's basically standard now. Your base level travel trailers seem to have the 6 cubic foot fridge. This has the 8. What this means in English is that you can fit 12 or 13 more Hungry Man dinners in that fridge than a standard fridge. That adds up. Space, you know, storage is key. But it's the detail stuff, guys. I mean, that kitchen, though. Oh my gosh, the storage in this thing. This has awesome kitchen storage space in a really condensed spot. It's all in one spot. And now, what I like about island floor plans is if you're a campsite cook and you're over here, the door is this way. People organically walk around you. You're not ever tripping over people when you're in the island kitchen area. And everything you can see is raised panel. Everything is good looking. They even incorporate a little, you know, emblazoned Wildcat W there. Everything is cohesive, and the inside and the outside work together for one nice look. But the storage, again, you saw how deep these cabinets are. That's how deep all of these drawers are over here. You see that you've got all that countertop space. They recess the stovetop to maximize your functioning countertop space. Even a drawer below the oven instead of just a door, they have a drawer to give you easier access to that storage. Bigger space next to the microwave, and a big honkin' pantry over here. There's, I mean, you can see another door down there with more storage space. We haven't even looked at the island, and you can see that there's power outlets mounted on the face of the island so that you can plug appliances in up here. This thing is all kinds of kitchen storage space. Look how wide open and huge that is. Moving forward, I love that light fixture. That is fifth wheel level on a travel trailer. That is sharp. That is very, very sharp. All LED lights. Now, this is cool. You notice that when I first walked in, when I was standing here and I was telling you how the trailer's taller, I was able to point at the shower right away. If you're driving down the road and you want to stop and use the bathroom real quick, pow! Right there, guys. It's so easy. We have a dual entry bathroom. You can get to it here from the living room or from your bedroom at night. Now, that is a walk-around bed, but it is easy to get in the bathroom from either side of the bed. This is do the wedding ring test. In case you're wondering, I had to put my wedding ring on my middle finger because I lost so much weight it was falling off here, and I don't want to get it resized. Because, you know, who knows? Maybe one day I'll put some weight back on. You know, probably. Being taller. I'm 6'3" with shoes on. You see, my head does not have to be in the bubble of this thing. Now, you're probably being blinded by my receding hairline and all the light coming in from the skylight. You have my apologies there. A little dusty up there. Big bathroom, too, with lots of leg room. Once again, I'm a tall guy. Let me sit down. My feet, you know, if I stretch my toes out, I can just barely touch this cabinet. But, I mean, to give you an idea, my legs are really stretched out. This is a big bathroom. The other nice thing is when you get out of the shower, you actually have space where you can get dressed. You don't have to walk into your living room, shut all the windows just to get dressed. Unless you're at a naturalist camp, and then nobody cares. There are a couple of those in Michigan. You folks are great. You're some of the most fun to work with. Walk around queen bed up front, bedside stands with outlets. Now we've got the, let me close that so you can see that, but there are dresser drawers on both sides. Big full-size closets here. Now this is neat. Travel trailers usually do not have a bedroom light switch. Little details like that make me love Wildcats, and that's their fifth wheel experience talking. This is one of their very common fifth wheel floor plans, just in a travel trailer, really, and it's such a winner it's not even funny. But you can mount a TV here if you want. I would definitely recommend getting one of those angle brackets, and you probably don't need much more than a 19 or 22 inch TV up here. But this is also 50 amp service, so you can put a second AC up there if you are so inclined. We will typically build these with a 15,000 BTU main AC. Between the central ducting and the insulation package, we rarely have anyone ever even think about needing the second air conditioner. That might be regional though. But so if you're from, you know, Texas or some Arizona type place, we can deliver this right out to your front door. We do it all the time. We are a true nationwide dealer. We have hitching, pieces, parts, financing. We sell them local. We sell them coast to coast. We have RVs looking at the Atlantic, Pacific Oceans, the Gulf Coast, everywhere. All we need is the opportunity to meet you. You've already seen what we'll do, giving you this information on a product before you pick up the phone. Imagine what you'll do once we've met. So give us a call. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping, everybody.